Welcome back to Sushimi's House. I'm your loving host, Master Sushimi, joined today by my sweet sister, Ice Ice Bubbie.
Hello.
Who is grounded from speaking.
Oh no!
After the last thing she said. And my good puppy son, Mr. President, aka Theodore Roosevelt, aka Teddy, who doesn't speak. So, we're safe.
He's so sweet and perfect, though. He would never say anything bad. He actually probably would only say bad things because that's a lot of what he hears. Which is us being terrible. Our parents included.
Stop, dude. Do you know who my dad is?
Yeah, dead.
Ruthless.
Armin seems like somebody who'd have that kind of quick and witty and shitty response. Yeah, your dad's disco. It's been like 20 years.
You're not wrong.
Because it was when Clive, again, the events of the game took place, or the beginning of the game takes place when Clive's like, what, 15 we determined? And he's like at least 30 now. Because it was like, this 15, and there was like a 13-year time skip, I think. And then there was a 5-year time skip, so 18 years. So Clive's like 30-something. Which is refreshing, I will say, because it's like, right, it's that thing growing up, right, where you watch shows, you read young adult novels, etc., and you yourself are like in middle school, high school, and the characters are like cool teens who are like 16 plus, and you're like, oh, I so want to be them, I so relate to them, they're so cool, they're so mature, they're so aged. And then as you get older, the characters that you read about, you're not always like get older, and then it reaches a point where you're a certain age, and that is no longer the case. Right. So you're like, oh, this cool adventurer seems like so cool and mature and hip. How old are they? Oh my god, they're 18.
See that coming.
I am.
And oftentimes not even that old.
Right, or like, oh my god.
Like, so often it's just like, oh, Naruto's about child soldiers.
16-year. Yeah, right, exactly. And they're what, like 12 in Naruto?
I don't even remember.
It is just, yeah. Yeah, it's wild.
That hurt. That hurted.
Yeah, it did. Both the fight and then that realization. So, like, seeing a main character who is older than I am currently is like, oh, thank God.
Must be the bridge.
Finally.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's about time.
So, like, thinking back, like, the one time I played D&D, my D&D character I made to be around the age I was when we played. And, of course, now I'm like, oh, my God, that's a toddler. Because that was 5 years ago.
Yeah. More even, I think. Because that would have been in, like, 2017, yeah?
Mm-mm. I know only because we played a session. The last time we played was around Jonathan and I's, like, graduation.
Okay.
So that's why I know it's 5 years ago. Well, more than 5, but 5 in the summer.
Gotcha.
Now they are truly free.
Yes, but they are dead. Like,
What of the Imperials?
I appreciate what you're trying to say, however.
Fire was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back.
Did you steal their armor
Cole is
melted down
worried
for
about Martha.
supplies?
All right.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Right? Like, if we're gonna murder them, when we should,
May as well rob them.
we may as well rob them down to their organs.
Wow. Grim. We only have a few minutes to harvest. Let's go.
I'm sorry. If you're gonna go out of your way to be even more than racist, like, not even racist.
You heard
it's not a race thing.
That's true.
If you're gonna go out of your way to be, I
To
don't.
enforce slavery.
Yeah, like.
You heard it here first, folks. It's okay to steal cops' kidneys.
Oh, yeah.
Always. It is always morally correct. ACAB. All cops are blood donors.
Thank you, Founder.
You good?
Thank you, Phoenix.
Yeah, he's just praying, I guess.
Okay,
You're not praying.
I
You're not
guess.
praying. You're not praying.
Sorry?
It's a song.
Okay.
Jill knows it.
Sure. Hum it for me, Jill.
I don't know why I got myself with that.
I mean, I liked it.
Stupid show for stupid people. No, you guys aren't stupid, but we are.
But we are.
Certified.
Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Is that how you say
Doesn't
that?
mean
I
I
thought it was
won't.
bade, not bad.
Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have
wouldn't I?
been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumours started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these black shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of
So
her
she's
actions.
still ruling?
And picking what goes
The
on in
duchy?
that woman's head is a job for
Maybe.
someone with
I
more
guess,
time
like,
on their hands.
As
Why
like a puppet
wouldn't
of the
she
Empire?
be? Her husband died, her
And
two
swords
children
and
died.
men to
Sure,
wield
but
them.
the duchy was also taken over by the Empire.
Right, but I'm sure she worked out something
Come
where
and
she's
hear
like, yeah,
again
I'll rule it
and
under you.
threaten my
Yeah,
people.
probably.
They're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived.
What's a
He asked me to
Stolas?
tell you that Gav has returned.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I thought it would tell me.
Like a letter, maybe?
Maybe. I feel like it's like a recorded
I
message
can
or
stay
something.
longer if you wish.
Because when they said
No
Gav
need.
sent us a letter,
I'll be ready should
Clive
the
said,
Imperials
not a
come calling.
Stolas?
Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Okay, Martha. Glad you're in good spirits.
Yeah.
Gonna have to be like, leave me some hunks. I'm mourning. I need two big, broad shoulders to cry on.
Hey, Bubbie.
Mm-hmm.
Think of your favorite anime pairing.
It's tough.
But just like,
So many of them are not. Actually, no. You know, I got one. I got a good wholesome one.
okay.
Uh-huh.
Now, which one of them is Barbie and which one of them is Ken?
Oh, actually, it's perfect. I'm so glad you asked because I have fucking Oh God, what was her name? I can't think of her first name. I can see them in my Izumi Curtis. Izumi Curtis and her husband.
That is actually perfect.
That's perfect.
You handy with that sword of yours?
No, it's just for show.
Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing.
Yeah, yeah. This is someone with anxiety who was like, "Hi, do you mind? Like, do you have a sword? I'm sorry, you obviously have a sword. Do you use the sword? You would obviously use the sword. It's on your back. I'm sure you're great at it. I'm sure you're really good. I'm sorry. Can I start over?
Here's a Prozac.
The
Like,
big ones?
here's Zanny, bro.
Not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers.
There's
down
one of the
these parts
few
from
benefits of
bandits and the
healthcare
like.
workers being so burnt out
Chocobos.
is that universally, if I fuck up, people are like, "Yeah, it's understandable."
That's good.
Like I saw somebody when I was like, "Good morning," and I looked down at my watch. I saw it was 12, and I went,
And now,
"I'm sorry. Good afternoon."
looking
And
to
then and I was
settle
like,
the score.
Like it's and they're like, "Yeah, no, I get it. I haven't started my morning yet either." I was like, "Oh, same."
That's kind of been the case at my job. We've all been working pretty much nonstop
Where can
and
I
like
find these chocobos?
with bad breaking down systems. So anytime I make a mistake, I'm just like, "What do you want me to do about that?" And he's like, "Yeah, no, you're right."
Yeah.
Dark. It's a dead end, that is.
And I just mean stuff like that. Like when I call out somebody. If I call out somebody and I say something stupid, I'm just like, "Oh, sorry, I'm losing my mind." And they're like, "Oh, no, me too." Like, "Oh my God, I get it, girl." You know, I'm like, "Yeah, we're all fucked up. What's up?"
You'll know her
That's hot.
when you see her, right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no good bastards a hiding from me.
I mean, I'm just gonna kill them. You've sentenced them to death. I hope you can live with that because you have murdered these people.
Hey, this went from you asking me if I had a sword to the murder of many.
You've written out their death sentence.
Cue one winged angel.
Just walking. Da 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 da.
Jill's like, who the fuck
What
is
are you
that?
talking about?
Because Sephiroth is not in this canon.
Of course
I would
not.
assume. So, who are you talking about? Don't worry about it. I don't know.
Clive's nose starts bleeding.
It's a good kid name, I guess.
Weird. I'm gonna make a couple potions.
Oh wait, those are the scores we fought before. Never mind.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was
Eminem's been here.
Are we gonna have another one that's kind of like
Speaking of
Ambrosia, but not
birds.
Ambrosia? Because that would be mean to just replace her.
Looks like
Oh
they went that way.
no.
Can we have a chocobo?
I think so. I think this might be the quest where you get your chocobo.
Good. I'm fucking glad. That's what I thought was kind of gonna happen, but you know.
Apparently, this quest is also missable. If this
Oh.
is the one that I'm thinking it is.
These
No.
guys aren't going down without a fight.
So if you just keep playing the game, I think you'll eventually hit another time skip, and like this will just be inaccessible.
Oh shit! There's another time skip.
Something
God-
like that.
God damn.
Like quests like become inaccessible over time.
We got you cornered, Feathers.
Fuck
You
you.
didn't think you'd seen the last of
I
us,
speak
did you?
chocobo, and that's what
You've
they
been
said.
bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Wild. Just ride them.
Yeah, they weren't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
Me, me,
Alright
me,
then.
me, me. You like tornadoes?
Don't say I didn't warn you.
You start. I feel like. I feel like on the outside, this makes Clive sound like some sort of like weather phenomenon enthusiast. And they're like, what? Everybody dance now.
I like the blender.
Me too.
And a stab for you.
Folks, you've heard of the rice cooker. Now get ready for the blender. Oh, Joe, hi. Oh, wait, sorry. This isn't the one where we separate. I forgot that we had briefly separated for when we put the ruins. Not the ruins. Jesus. The remains of the bearers in the stream. But I forgot she like joined us back after that. That's why I was
Hey, come here.
shocked. Get over.
Hey, come here. Oh, you're
boy.
biggest boy.
Oh my goodness. And you, fucking zebra dog. Come on, Torgal. Take him out. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Boy. Damn, should I say that tornado for you, huh? Oops. Oh well. We'll get another one at some point, I'm sure. If not now, then later. It's all good. I was at the hospital earlier, like working, and I went into a room. I went into a room to see somebody, and it was a white old elderly man, and like I talked with him, had the whole conversation, yada, yada. And as a boy, the nurse, I saw her like she was like at the head of the bed, like checking on like oxygen, tidying some stuff up. I saw her, like army dog tags. She pulled some from like behind the bed, I guess, and she, the angle she was holding them, she couldn't quite see what was on them. And she's like, "Oh, sir, are these yours?" Meanwhile, I have the angle where I can very clearly see a like black family, a picture on the, like a family of black people on it, and I look at her, I'm like, I don't think those are his.
And if they are, it's weird.
And he didn't quite hear her, and she like turned it. She was like, "Oh, yeah, probably not." But I did have this moment of like, you guys have to fucking clean these rooms better, because that means that was whoever was in here before, at least. And like,
Right. Best case scenario was the previous patient. Worst case scenario,
it's been
that's
50.
Yeah.
Patient's gone, been discharged, been home for a month.
Patient's dead.
Doesn't have their dog tags anymore with their beautiful family.
Right, an heirloom at this
It
point.
just legit was like, I don't think that's.
Actually,
And she gave me this look like, what? And then when she turned it, she's like, oh. she's like, I didn't even see that. I'm like, yeah, I know. That's why I said I don't think so before he could answer.
You're safe now.
Kiss.
Wiggles.
White heart, I presume.
Her best trait? Her wiggles?
Do you know her, boy?
Do you know her? Do you not realize that that's your baby?
It couldn't be.
Aww.
Oh, my girl.
I was hoping, but I didn't think the game would give this to me.
I knew it. I just didn't want to say anything. I'd seen this already.
It is you. You survived.
The game has just taken so much from me. I did not think it would give us this back.
Right?
And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over?
Yeah, it's like, hey, I'm so sorry. This is my dog I lost years ago.
Oh, you sorted the bastards then.
Yeah, again, you sentenced them to
Yeah,
death.
you said, hey, they're hurting Chocobo, dead.
And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
I did actually cry. I teared up.
I saw.
I'm not gonna lie, because that is just so sweet. And of course, they show the pictures, and I'm like, ugh, why would you do that to me?
I'll be.
Memories.
Never stop to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are.
Like,
Bird like her would
yeah,
have
this
cost
guy's
a
cool.
princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
I
No,
was.
sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
what is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon.
Mm.
Told you. And it seems her pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Oh no. Oh, the little excited
Me, if this
squeals.
ain't a heartwarming sight.
Yeah.
The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight.
Yeah, this is for sure one of those stories where, like, you guys
Right where you
will not
are.
believe what happened today.
Yeah, that's true.
One of those fucking Facebook.
Like, you know, Whiteheart, turns out, not her name. I met her owner. She has an owner.
Yeah.
He also
That's
killed
all-
a bunch of bandits, but, like, that's
He was
beside
able
that.
to explain exactly why she had that scar.
Yeah. She's got an eye patch.
Aww.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
Yeah, she looks
She does
great.
indeed.
Looks stately.
How much do I owe you?
A few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides.
Aww.
Don't you worry. We'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off.
Now you have a full name,
You have fun
Ambrosia
traveling with
Whiteheart.
your
That's
master
true.
now.
You sound like a queen.
Honestly, yeah.
You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you.
Oh shit, did you know me?
When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you?
Oh.
No, that can't be
Were
right.
you an asshole?
He was an asshole.
Error.
Wow.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I am. Pay me no mind. Anyhow.
Oh, maybe that's why he's growing out the beard. It helps hide the scar better.
Good luck to the both of you.
True. And cover up the thing a little bit, yeah.
take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
No, no. Fine.
That's a heartwarming reunion.
Yeah.
Also, chocobos live longer than I thought.
Yeah, wow. Good.
Ambrosia's tack.
Oh.
Quack. Ambrosia. Incredible.
Next time, more Ambrosia.
Yeah. Later.
Bye.
You gotta know you're in for something special. You gotta feel it in your bones. Oh, you're gonna find what you need all in time. If you're looking for it, na 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 na. If you're looking for it, na